that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
Yo, what is on, guys? It's your boy Spooky Wolf. How are you all doing today? I'm doing great as always. Thank you for asking. I will be your commentator for the remainder of this video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy. Stay tuned. Hopefully you guys will enjoy and stay around and kick and relax and enjoy the walkthrough. So where we left off yesterday was we're going to meet Virgil. Do we have any? Okay, we have one. That's fair enough. Is that what we were in? I think it was, wasn't it? I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we'll go with these two. Niles is a good companion. Oh, a place that we haven't been to. So we might as well fast travel here. Just gonna open up my energy drink before anyone asks. And here's it. No, it's not alcohol. It's just an energy drink, don't worry. It's a beautiful place though, this place. I won't mind living here. Have we been in this place before? No. I've never even noticed it. How have I never noticed this? And we open it up and we go, take that out, give it a blow, put it back, repair that, tighten that up, and job done. Great engineering skills we have.
Virgil's not about. He's like to be in the training grounds depths. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind the door next to those stairs.
Okay. Is this... okay, that's sealed. But we have this place. Okay, this just takes us into the... okay. We'll examine. I wonder why it's abandoned. Keep an eye out, boys. We're going into... And before it's Virgil. Why is he...
It's a relief to see a friendly face. Do come up.
I don't... See, I want to trust Virgil, and then there's some part of me that doesn't trust him because of how the other companion quests have gone. I'm hoping Virgil's a good guy, to be fair, but you can never be too sure, especially when it comes to Oblivion. Right.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something... impossible.
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered? Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess. Hold. Do you hear movement?
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turrets from this location, but you must engage the Sentinels head-on to prevent our being overwhelmed. Go now!
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die.
Didn't take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I've no doubt the bulk of their number remains on the surface. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise for our would-be assailants. Then I shall flank them as you engage them.
Hold. You were beginning to say something before we were ambushed. I would care to hear it.
We cannot have this conversation until you're safe. Engage those on the surface and I shall join you. Go now.
I shall not stay your execution. Enemy about. Guns locked and loaded. Just get the signal. Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Council is one thing, but that was a small army! What have you done?
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Do you sincerely have a need for me to spell it out before you'll face the truth? Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't believe this. The Council must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment. It's the only...
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with due cause. The elimination of a murderer. The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Council. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments? I did what I thought was just.
No. You
Damn.
You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did, it would destroy you.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
With the demands this war has made on us all, I've not seen our mentor for some time. My visit was meant to be a surprise. Unfortunately, it was. I overheard her decision to align herself with the Consul before she realized I was there. This admission, I had no choice but to act.
But there was a choice. Why didn't you come to me? Together we could have come up with something. Some other course of action.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith. No. Sentinel Peralt's remarks were the first I'd heard of any secret room. I feared what you might learn there, so I scrambled to find an agent who might locate the room before you. I only had one contact who I knew may be able to do the job. Obviously, he did not succeed. I was pleased to learn that my decision did not result in his death, at the very least. That is news to me. A junior arbiter judging Tristan. I can't imagine you let that stand.
Killing one of Arcadia's future arbiters over a singular breach of rank would have been most tragic. But this is not the matter we're here to discuss.
How dare you! I would have rather done anything else. But the explicit reason that I had to act was out of my loyalty. The Supreme Arbiter did more than mentor us. She all but raised us as her own. There is not a step we took that she did not watch. A fact we know that she did not teach. And I killed her. As a traitor. Damn you. Damn you 1,000 times. How can I not bear remorse for the slaying of one I considered my own kin? No matter what I do, I find myself reliving that moment whenever I close my eyes. Her sin was unforgivable to the Protectorate, but The Supreme Arbiter taught me that the Protectorate is the only family any of us would ever need. Yet, I have found little comfort within it since her passing.
I cannot believe what I am hearing. You know that I have to judge you. There's no other choice available to me. You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. This is not the first time we've encountered the paradoxical nature of Protectorate law. Each time we did, you convinced me to stay my hand, and I do not regret those I spared. Our prior conclusions inform my present feelings. I theoretically understand what Virgil did, for there was no proper decision he could make. But I cannot view this objectively. Virgil killed our mentor. It's madness. I cannot simply let that stand. Can I? You mistake my aim for one of vengeance. I still care deeply for Virgil. I do not blame him. But I must do what is just. I don't know. He was right when he said the Council would simply manipulate High Command. But the law is clear on this. It is explicitly illegal for an inferior to execute their superior. The issue must be accelerated to a higher authority. But is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol? I wish to argue with you. With myself, with Virgil, with the Supreme Arbiter. This madness should never have come to pass. But it has. And I must contend with that. I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. That sounds like the self-justification of a misanthrope. I suppose we'll simply have to wait and see if this decision was a horrible mistake. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
I know this decision can't have been easy, but better to make a hard choice you can live with than an easy one you can't.
Would that I could forgive myself. I shall have to live with what I have done in the name of the Protectorate.
Virgil, you should take comfort in doing what was right. The Supreme Arbiter was a traitor. I believe her execution was just. And you should as well.
Just in the eyes of the Protectorate. But we've forever lost our mentor, our friend. And, I might add, if the Protectorate had its way, you or I would presently lie dead as well. How can I see the morality in a system that demands brothers, guardians, friends kill one another in its name?
How can you trust? Tough to realize you've been a part of doing tougher to leave.
I know I should return your words vehemently. But today's revelations make it nigh impossible to know what to think.
1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. I know not what the future holds for us, but for the time being I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift. May Tristan make use of it better than I.
Go with the Sovereign's blessing, brother. And be careful.
Did not mean to hit my
If you
knuckle on my
survive
desk.
today only to be brought low by an agent of the Council at a later point, I shall be most annoyed. Commander, this has all been draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it.
Of course, Tristan. See, out of all of them so far that we've met, I prefer Tristan. I don't know, there's something about Tristan that just, you know, he will have your back no matter what. Oh yeah, there was some data we had to go and collect. Man, look at that pig! Look at all that meat! But it's tasty! tasty. Search the area. Recover data. Wait, what? There's no search. I'm so confused. Oh, we have a rift. Excuse me. Me and bless me. We have a rift we can do, guys. Where is it? I've gone past it.
Not again! Gary? Wait, are your lamps busted? Don't go near it! What am I gonna tell the commander?
That your friend was an idiot. Yeah, there's so much stuff we didn't explore. It's crazy. Search the area. Oh, it's optional. Wait. Find someone. Point who can help you get past the protocol. Hey, right, yeah, we best do that beforehand. We best do that beforehand because oh my god, I've done it again. Why can't the incognito be the top one and the landing pad be the second one? Who are we? Tristan will probably want to talk to us in a bit, so we'll check. But for now, we go to workbench, we go to this, we go to Tristan. Oh, flamethrower attached. We'll have flamethrower. AoE damage also greatly increases the effect of his armor. Gains a boost to damage based on Tristan's armor value, also increase the efficiency of his armor. Ooh. We'll definitely have to look into crafting in a bit, because I'm not really craft much. So we need to go here. We can't take. Can we take Tristan in this one? We'll see. If not, it don't really matter, but you know. My boy Tristan. Yeah. Oh, dear. We're only going to be searching the area, so hopefully it is where we can't take Tristan in, isn't it? What the? Or is it because they trust us?
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third. Welcome to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Strength? Good choice. I take mine the same. Here you are. And don't worry yourself over payment. First one's complimentary. I haven't spied you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered. Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected. By all means, continue. I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission of yours. What can I say? I'm especially well read. How noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression the Order... we had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more... private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Wait, boys. Boys, you lot stay there, yeah? Me and... Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Oh. Me and her, yeah, we'll just be over here, you know, and...
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Allow me to whet your appetite for intrigue a little further, shall I? I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. Moderate your volume, please! No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal.
Okay.
Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? It's too diluted by the time it enters circulation. I need the unfiltered drug, which is only accessible to those working in water reconditioning. Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but I'm sure I have something that'll make your job a little easier. And I'd like to offload some of this merchandise. Sounds like a win-win.
I'll grab. Okay, can't grab that. Oh, she's got two. Gary. Fuck off. Fuck right off, you can wear him. Hold on. Oh, that is messed up. Oh. Hell no. I'm not wearing Gary.
You're back. Any luck with the sample? And I...
I'll take one of them. What have we got a lot of? Scrap metal. Well, we need scrap metal. Right, we can buy that. Right, that's cool.
You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample. Nothing nefarious, if that's the needle in your conscience. We only mean to study the drug and consider all of its many applications. I know that must read as terribly vague to you, but I'm not at liberty to provide more detail than that. Well, I'm not asking you to do something an honest person would. Think of this as a business transaction, if that eases your mind. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? No. This is about control. Everything is. Most see this as a war of survival. But what everyone's really fighting for is control over the narrative.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm just gonna go toilet. Right.
To be declared victor and have their vision for Arcadia deemed superior, it follows that a drug capable of suppressing discontent could also be used to suppress greater forms of resistance. That's all. That's your prerogative, of course. The benefits of free will. Until such time as the Order or the Protectorate repossesses it. No, they were grown in the same petri dish. The commonalities remain whether either of them wishes to acknowledge it. But I digress. If you change your mind, I'll be here. Taking an extended but much-deserved smoking break. Good tranquilizer for the nerves, you know.
So we can still do it. So, to get her on board, we have to do it. But I'm just wondering if there's... if there's a
100. How pleased are you with the garden in its current?
because it says that we don't have everything required. So what
You're back. Any luck with the sample?
information not found? So I just didn't know if there was anything here. Anything hidden? She's not. Let me just load back up.
You're back. Any luck with the sample? You're
Wait.
back. Any luck? No need to wait for permission. Ask them. My left pinky feels a little tingly. All jesting aside, no. I learned it's best not to exceed a moderate amount of caring when it comes to the actions of others. You'll only be disappointed. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
You're already here. Okay.
What a lamentable state of affairs. And so there was light. My sincerest thanks. I will be sure to extol your virtues to the laureates the next time we speak. And here, a little treat for your effort.
Thanks.
second makeup exam will not be long. So I hope you studied your style prior.
At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
Keep effectuating what you're actualizing, friend.
Come on, there's gotta be a way. Gotta be a way in. Nuts. Can't get away, really?
How did your hypothesis about the flowers fare?
These rooms are strangely deserted. I admit I do not mind the lack of withering glares, though I wonder at the excess. Typically, the Order is efficient in its inefficiencies.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
The visible part.
Hello, layperson.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Ball. Turkey mushrooms.
Rooms are strangely deserted. I admit I do not mind the lack of withering glares, though I wonder at the excess. Typically, the Order is efficient in its inefficiencies.
Come and talk to him.
If you need to discharge any sputum, I ask you kindly aim such accretions away from my general direction. Thank you. No, not dead. Not yet. Nor imminently, one hopes. I am merely waiting. I have no idea. Sometime last year, I predetermined an occasion of momentous import would happen today, right here, at these very coordinates. None taken. Oh, but now I've forgotten to introduce myself properly, haven't I? Leslie Beckett, Oracle Laureate, Seer Supreme, leader of the Department of Predictive Analysis, and not terribly good at informal introductions, evidently. Forgive me if I don't shake hands. I prefer to keep my skin microbiome free of exogenetic cells. You understand? But now, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the agent we've been expecting. I knew loitering at this location would yield results. I don't suppose you've stumbled upon any of our excogitation chapels around Cloister by chance? Excogitation chapels are order residencies where one can meditate in solitude on specific theorems relating to the plan. They're scattered all around Cloister. Prior to the war, such focused study led to all manner of breakthroughs, with audio logs routinely kept by the scientician in residence. In these unprecedented times, such logs could harbor hidden wisdom. However, with the war on, I've sadly been unable to get my hands on the last of these recordings. Oh no, I couldn't possibly ask you to endanger yourself by seeking out these logs. Cloister is rather treacherous, and something. However, if you happen, by my reckoning, the amount of logs to be collected is 4. You have that? 4. No more, no less. Each chapel should have at least 1, so I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. How do you know about that? I mean, that is quite the allegation. I deny it effusively. I've already lost enough enamel to age. Thank you very much. First, answer me this. What is your interest in this matter? As much as I relish the idea of entrusting a stranger with sensitive and potentially incendiary information, I shall have to decline further comment. Perhaps if you were to help me out with recovering those logs I asked for, I could be more amenable to sharing knowledge, but let's put a pin in that for now, shall we? If there's nothing else, I would like to return to my deep breathing exercises.
Oh my god. Do I double in? Ah, okay. So just informing him will just get us the thingy. Or we can do his thingy. So we can locate these and they're in chapels, so I'm gonna guess the like probably this. That's what I'm guessing. Maybe this one. Maybe some over here. That's what I'm guessing. So we'll see if this is a chapel. Okay, it's not a chapel. Right, so that's not a chapel. And probably this way will probably be the easiest. Bloody hell. So I'm just wondering, is this a chapel? Is this what we call a chapel? I don't know what we'll class as a chapel in this world. Okay, that's not a chapel.
On your command.
Let's have a look. Have a look. See what they're.
Taking unit.
Ow.
But within, Commander. I shall not stay, Your Excellency.
We've strayed off the path massive, but we'll see what we can see, I don't know what to put it in anymore. We'll do speech. Right, so we have that, so we can always come back to it, which is fantastic. We will, now we'll go back on the course we was doing, and hopefully find what we was looking for. Yes, I have been there, okay. And yeah, so we haven't been down here.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Right, while he just runs around and... Damn it! Oh, it would have took me to there as well. Fudge off. That is so far. Is that a tripwire? Mom. Okay, just tell me that.
So, you folk just drop into a war zone, find an empty building and set up shop?
Catches your eye.
Isn't that big?
Yeah, pretty much. And yes, very. But the profits worth it.
You aren't afraid of getting, I don't know, robbed or killed? Or probably both?
Right, surely we can. I give up. Yeah. So how the hell do we get up there? How do we get up here? Because the thing is, there's buildings. Well, there's not a clear. There's not a clear path, you know what I mean? No, there's something in here.
Talk with the guy behind the counter if you need something. I'm just here to help.
And then we just go back here. So I'm like extremely confused.
If you're looking to buy, head inside. Just don't cause any trouble.
So I can't get up there, which is so bizarre. So bizarre to me that you can't get up there. There might be a way, but I'm just being probably retarded to see it. See, I don't know what these chapels look like. We are on this. search the cluster. Where are we then? Are we on cluster? Yeah. Okay, so we are on the right planet.
Your shift on the front line is about to start. Bid farewell.
I don't know who Auntie's Choice thinks they will convince with this poor quality propaganda. And I sure am grateful for the heat they provide.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at a map on Game Rank, and yeah, that is a chapel. Apparently, that's the chapel. There's a chapel down here, which is probably this one. There's one there, and that's a chapel there too. So I was right where they were. I just don't know how I'm getting to that.
Bridge has seen better days.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Don't know how we get into that one.
You have my thanks and my happiness.
Right. So if I put markers on where all the chapels are, then I know where I'm going. So they're all they're all. I do apologise for this ring thing on stream. It's ring doorbell charm. It's right outside the door of the bedroom slash office that I'm in. So I do apologise. Nothing I can do, guys. So this is not a chapel. That is a chapel. What? Is it this? We have light. Okay, down here we go. Damn, what happened here? Oh, okay. Hey guys. So you just want a better, the quicker route then? Thank you for making me look stupid. Right, so that's not the chapel. No, that's not it. Is it underneath that? Is that why we couldn't find it? Is it actually underneath? Right. Okay. Yeah, because there's nothing there. But it is saying there is something there. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Ooh. No, wrong, damn it, wrong thing. Right, so there's nothing down here. Okay, so that is it.
Desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more, but their words are insufficient speculation.
Excuse me. Bless me.
Nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Welcome, distinguished consumer, to the front lines of Auntie's Choice. We hope you enjoy your time under our protection.
What's happened over there? Damn it, went wrong way. So it is through this place.
Welcome to Auntie's Choice. We look forward to your inevitable acquisition and or merger.
Takes all sorts.
Damn! Looking swag. That is just horrid. Horrid, horrid, horrid. I can't believe that's actually a bloody thing in this game. What the hell was this?
Ready to wait, sir. On your command.
Damn, Tristan. Damn, my guy. What?
None shall stand against us.
Go, go! I wish there was a... you could run a bit faster. A mod duel that you could use.
Prosecuting viscerally. Unleash my might upon them.
Come on, come on, come on.
I shall not stay your execution. You ain't worth scrap.
Not today, hombre. Not today. What you gonna do to me? That is so weird. Right, we can take the marker off because we're here. Oh, we got a chapel key. Car key. Key card. Not car key. It's not a car. Another advanced. Oh, round. Oh. So it's up. Don't really have power.
Hello. So, I'm trapped. Messages to the Order left unanswered. Tried to run. Got about 2/5 of me gouged out. A lot of blood. Last now. Spent much of my life wondering what I'd say at the end. Trying to think of the words for this felt like reading a thesis before the presiding bishop. But a lot of people die. And not a lot of final words get remembered. Certainly no one will hear these. So why worry about being meaningful? What matters is who I was when I was alive. And if I was predestined to be Ursapod food. I think maybe I would have liked to re-roll the odds.
And that's it. Shoot, I don't have... Oh, but it is open. Down. Now we've got to do, so might as well go here. Now we could do it this way, and then I've got to find out how the hell to get into that other one. Yeah, so my guess. There it is. Right, we know what they look like now, so it shouldn't be hard to find the one that we were looking at first. Whee! And we can take that off. Oh, there's people on this. Oh no. There it
Laurie
is.
Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view, better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
So each of the chapels has an order. Right. So it is going back to this one. But how? This one's stressful. There's no clear way to get in. That's not it. It doesn't look like chapels we've been to. Can't get up there. Where the fuck do we go? Surely not. Wait. I'm lost. I don't know how to get into this one. I do apologise for this, guys. Done that one. Done that one. Done that one. Okay, so looks like I can't really... See, I can't really do much, so I'll have to... I know where it is, but apparently you get somewhere, you get this, you have to follow the main story, which I haven't got to do. So, sorry for wasting your time, guys, but we've done all the rest, so it's just this one. So what are my reputations? Natural, unknown, trusted. So the Order trusts me, and is mutual. I just need to get them to trust me. Right. So let's go. Incognito. Gotta use a little river, use quick river.
Trunicular, alright. Any moment now, approaching station. Client intake.
To what you want through decisions as consumers.
Doopa doopa doopy doopy doo.
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume with Auntie's Choice. As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more profitable
Pitchball, they call it. My, how imaginative.
Oh, hey, think you dropped something?
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The Raptidon. Exclusively at the bottom rung.
I just had word from that old number cruncher on Cloister. Alden tells me you agreed to continue the work we began at Greater Tranquility Station. Grand! A collaboration between Auntie's Choice and the Order will truly reward all of Arcadia, not to mention the Order itself. If they partner with us, it's only a matter of time before they come to see that profits are a more tangible proof of progress than those unquantifiable theories they get lost in. Certainly. Aren't you adorable? Next, you'll be asking me to name a time I overcame adversity in the workplace. What is anyone apart from the function they perform? To wit, I am my job, and I rather think such an esteemed position speaks for itself. If price matters, there's the bottom runger. Dingy little watering hole on the Esplanade. Not glamorous, but you won't contract anything fatal from the drinks there. Probably. But for a person of means and taste, the best choice is undeniably the finest gin mill on board. They tried to name a drink after me once, you know, but I refused. Too gauche. You'll find the best choice in the upper portion of the promenade. Oh, answering that would come dangerously close to upward communication, which is not something we advocate in Auntie's Choice. Wouldn't want the junior ranks getting the idea that they can review or, law forbid, critique their seniors. Suffice to say, Auntie Cleo is without peer. Quite literally. This corporation would be adrift without her as our steady bellwether.
Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like to report? Very well. We'll have your next assignment waiting for you when you return. Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again. Penny, what do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
Oi, language.
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary Insight Acquisition Division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment. Some kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. And he wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important? Fine. Auntie and I agree it presents possibilities. Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done. Don't let us keep you.
Are you taking the biscuits? I have to go. Alright guys, thank you for watching on YouTube. I'm going to leave it here for YouTube. Thank you for the 7 subscribers. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell to stay up to date when I go live at 4 PM UK time. And as always guys, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night or morning, depending where you are around the world watching. And as always, I'll catch you all in the next video. Goodbye. Peace.